Hey guys, today we are going to talk through a few of my favorite resistance band tricep pushdown exercises. I'm going to show you how to get the most out of your banded pushdowns. You're going to need a high anchor point for these exercises. We're going to use a wall anchor, but you can use anything like a pull-up bar or a door anchor strap or whatever you can anchor to that's up high. You're also going to need a 41-inch resistance band. All right, first variation, we're going to do a bilateral tricep pushdown. We're using one 41-inch band, loop it around our anchor point here, tie a little knot here at the top, pull it up tight, and then we're gonna split the band in half and grab one half with each hand, making sure that the length, the distance between your hand and the anchor point is the same on both sides. You want it to be equal. And then you may have to, the closer to the top you grab, the more resistance you have. The more you grab towards the bottom, the less resistance you're gonna have. So you're gonna wanna kind of fine tune that to get the right resistance, and then basically square up with your anchor point, and then we're gonna pin our elbows down into our side. That is the key point in this whole exercise, is pinning those elbows into our side, and you want that humerus bone to be roughly parallel with your spine, so that when we do this exercise, we're pushing down and our hands should come out a little bit to our side as we straighten that arm, and then a big flex at the top, and then you can see that we're getting peak tricep engagement here. So I grab this band, lock it in tight, locking in my elbows to my sides, standing up mostly straight, and then just extending down, big squeeze at the bottom. And notice how the only thing that we're moving here is our forearm. We're pivoting it about that elbow joint. All we're doing is straightening that arm, big squeeze at the top, and then let down nice and slow. Some people, when it gets too heavy, you're gonna wanna lean too far into this, and your elbows, you'll notice your elbows are gonna start walking out, and you're gonna start like leaning on this thing, pushing down, doing the old jackhammer push down. We don't wanna be doing that, because that takes away from the triceps, and it puts more stress on your chest and shoulders. This is a tricep exercise, so make sure we're keeping proper form and really feeling it in only that tricep muscle. And that's gonna put the most stress on those triceps and help you to get the best growth and progress. The next variation of this is basically the same thing as what we just showed you, except now we're gonna use a lighter band here and actually fold it in half. Now, why would we want to do this? It's mostly just has to do with setup and the resistance curve. So with a band folded in half here, you're going to get a lot more resistance out of it right off the bat. So if your anchor point is lower, or if you're a taller person, or you just don't have the same range of motion, this is why you might want to use this. Also, this allows you to be able to use a pair of Clench band handles, so you can pop these in super easy, wrap it right around the neck of the handle, and now we have some convenient handles to be able to hang on to while we're doing this exercise, and then that'll allow us to get a lot more comfort, and then also I feel like we can get a better engagement here while we're pushing down and going out. You get a little bit more flare out to the side and really flex those triceps at the bottom of the exercise. Now I'll leave this up to you. You can either pick the first variation or the second variation. It's gonna feel about the same. It just might be a little bit more comfortable on your hands for the second variation. All right, the last variation here is a single arm or unilateral pushdown. It's kind of like a hybrid between a pushdown and an extension, but I don't care what it's called. This is honestly my favorite variation of a tricep exercise with bands. So to do this, we're gonna hook up our single band here to the top, and it's gonna be a single arm exercise. So get yourself basically facing parallel to the wall here, and then we're gonna be, it's kind of a cross body extension. So basically grab yourself a decent amount of band here so that you have good tension that's pulling you into this fully flexed position. And then we're gonna be pinning that elbow into our side and now pushing it down. So you notice here, the band is coming a little bit more across our body versus how it was before. And that actually lines up really well, and it's basically parallel to our humerus bone here, so that force is getting driven right directly into that tricep. And it does not allow you to cheat, and you really have to work hard against this, but you feel that engagement all the way through the rep here. And I just really love these in terms of how well the force curve comes on during the whole rep. and they're easy to do. You don't need a big heavy band for them, and you can just grind out the reps. And to switch sides, super easy. All you do is turn around, face the other way, and pound out the reps. So there are my favorite 3 tricep push down variations with bands. Let me know in the comments which one of the 3 is your favorite. And if you're gonna throw these into your workout, typically recommend around 3 to 4 sets of anywhere from 8 to 15 reps. That's kind of that sweet spot for hypertrophy. If you like what you saw today, be sure to smash that like button. Also, check out these on-screen video links. We have tons of content on this channel that's a lot like what you saw today, so please click the links and continue watching if you're interested. Also, if you need any of the bands or accessories shown here today, head over to clenchfitness.com and we will hook you up. And as always, thank you for watching.